Hello, this is Let's Play FB Games with episode 38 of WWE 2K14 Universe Mode. Today we have Raw, and we've got quite a packed card. So today we have Ricky Steamboat and John Cena opening the show. Then we've got this match, which will be #1 contendership to the United States Championship. This #1 contenders match is what I meant to say. And then we've got a tag team match between Shawn Michaels and Diesel, the reigning tag team champions, defeating Awesome Truth over the Limit. And then we've got Stone Cold, and they're taking on Stone Cold and Triple H, who have recently reformed the two-man power trip. And then we've got Kane taking on Brock Lesnar. Batista is going to be in Brock Lesnar's corner, which should be interesting. And then the main event, which I just left because I want to give Ambrose a push, as well as The Rock being the champion. I left that, and that's going to be our main event. So it's going to be Rock and Dean Ambrose in the main event. I've turned the volume down, but I'm going to turn it back up now for the entrances. So I put the background music on, but I'm going to keep it turned down because I don't want to be like shouting over the background music. I'll just be quiet when they do their entrances. So that's why I'm putting the entrance volume back up. And the phone's been a bit of a glitch today, so sorry for that. We're in Raleigh, North Carolina.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Hawaii, weighing 237 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Oh, the Dragon's always in great shape. I can't wait to see this one.
So you're probably wondering why haven't I recorded in 3 or 4 days. Well, the reason is because, well, 2 reasons actually. 2 reasons are, well, I'll tell you after the entrances, I'll tell you why I've not been recording. Here comes Super Cena, who's not Super Cena because it's the old Cena, but still, here he comes.
And approaching the ring, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 240 pounds, Shawn Cena. Listen to this WWE Universe. They've been waiting all night to see their favorite superstar.
I didn't realise at first that his jersey said Chain Gang. I thought it was something else, like some Chinese city or something, I don't know. But I didn't think he said Chain Gang. So yeah, I'll get into the reasons why I've not been recording for a couple of days when we get the match started, because I'm going to be turning the volume down. So yeah, keep on.
24 hours ago, WWE went over the limit.
So yeah, the reason I haven't been recording, well, the 2 reasons I haven't been recording is because 1, I've had loads of homework, and this phone is really pissing me off now with all the stoppages and stuff. So I'm sorry, just my phone's an arse. But anyway, the first reason is I've had loads of homework and I've been trying to get it all done, and I'm not doing very well with it. I have this English thing to do for Monday, and it's Saturday today, and I've still got quite a lot to do on it, so I'm going to have to work on it quite a lot tomorrow and tonight, even though it's 8 minutes past 10, but you know, that's beside the point. Also, the second reason is yesterday at school I broke my finger again. And it was playing basketball again. I shouldn't really play basketball. It's sort of like a health risk to my fingers, because, well, it's a middle finger, so that's even worse. I can't swear at people on hand. No, I'm kidding, but I try to get the ball, and you know, if you've played basketball, you'll know. You try and catch the ball, and the ball, you miss it sort of, and it bends your finger back, and you stave it, and then I went to hospital and it's broken again. Yeah, so that's probably going to take 2 or 3 weeks to heal again. But I'll be alright, I'm used to it now, so I'll still be recording, don't worry. Although you probably don't want to see my shitty recording videos. I've got the next pay-per-view coming up is an ECW pay-per-view, and that will be One Night Stand. I've got all I thought what I've had loads of spare time today, so I just created an arena that's not the best but not the worst, and then I made a shitty logo for One Night Stand. So I'll show that on the calendar after at the end of the show. So yeah, tonight Bret Hart was supposed to make his debut, but it turns out that he's not going to be able to because he can't make it. He's got a family. He's got a member of his family who's unwell, and he has to go see them. So this isn't real life. This is just a made-up story because I forgot to make a thing for Bret Hart to join. So Bret Hart will be making his debut next week in a match against an opponent of his choosing. We've also got a big announcement. Mr. McMahon is going to make a huge announcement next week. Not next week, the week after next week. So 2 weeks is going to be a big announcement from Mr. McMahon, so that should be a blockbuster announcement. So Cena and Steamboat put on a good match to start Raw. I was going to have Cena in the main event against The Rock, but we've seen that match like twice, and I think everyone's sick of it, to be honest. So I thought, no, I'll just leave the rivalry main event match thing as it was. And Dean Ambrose is a good opponent for The Rock to have, because Dean Ambrose is sort of a up and comer. He's gotten away from the Shield. Him and Rollins and Reigns are going their separate ways. Maybe not in the best way, but Reigns has decided to accept it. He moved to SmackDown to get a new start, and well, Ambrose and Rollins have stayed on Raw. And so far, Ambrose has really not done anything much. So if you get a win over the WWE champion tonight, that could mean big things for Ambrose in the future. I've not recorded. I've gone over that, but I don't know how much I'm going to get recorded. One Night Stand probably won't be like for another 2 weeks because of homework and stuff. So it's probably 15 days it counts up to till One Night Stand probably comes out. So I'll be making ECW tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen with main event. I might just not have main event in my universe. But I don't know. Main event's just another show that doesn't need to be there. But it's just like a minor show to give me a rest from doing matches like feud matches on Raw and SmackDown and ECW. Even though ECW doesn't appear on main event, but main event's just like a show where you can just have good matches and, well, book all the jobbers as well. I need to get back to planning matches that I'm going to be having in my universe, because recently I've not been writing matches down that I want on my universe, so what I'm going to need to do is start doing that again. So I'll probably start doing that after this episode of Raw. I don't know what else to talk about, so Steamboat is in control, but how about we run down the card for tonight's Raw? So we've got obviously this match, Ricky Steamboat, John Cena. This was just a random match that I pulled out my ass, not literally, but I was originally going to have Randy Savage versus John Cena, but I remembered that Rollins wanted his United States Championship rematch tonight, so that will take place next actually. And John Cena and Steamboat is this match. John Cena and Steamboat have had pretty equal control, but it looks like Cena's in the driver's seat. Maybe John Cena going for barricade, something. Just drag Steamboat around. Anyway, the next match is, like I just said, the United States Championship match between. What is Cena doing? I don't know. I think that's my parents' backside. Don't know if I should still be making this. It's a 7 count. John Cena seems content to win by count out, but Steamboat making the count, and Cena's still taunting. I don't know if my parents are back or not. They went out, but I don't know if they've come back yet. I really should be making this, but I am anyway. So Cena getting a 1 count on Steamboat. This has been a nice match to open Raw, to say the least. I bumped up the difficulty to normal so that we get back matches. I'm not going to matches because of broken finger, but I want to try and make these matches better. I might play the US title match just to make sure that the result I get is the result I want is the result I get. So I think I'll probably play that match. Steamboat going to tap to Cena. Steamboat holding his own here. Cena trying to force Steamboat to tap out. Cena eventually releasing the hold, knowing he's not going to make Steamboat tap out. Cena's already done considerable damage to Steamboat. He's smashed his head into a ring post by kicking it into a ring post. Is what I meant to say. Kicking his head into a ring post. I don't think my parents are back. No, if they were, they'd be up here making sure I've done homework, which I've not. But glam slam by Ricky Steamboat. And we all know what Ricky Steamboat's going to go for here. A cover. Well, walking into John Cena first, which is going to waste some time. Yep. So Ricky Steamboat's finisher is a top rope diving crossbody, as far as I know. But I think he also has an elbow from the top to the head. So both his finishers are top rope maneuvers. And I doubt Steamboat's wanting to go top rope with a guy like Cena, but Steamboat taking control now. I'm loving this match so far. This has been a nice opening match for my return to making videos after Over the Limit. Over the Limit was quite a solid pay-per-view. The Intercontinental and Tag Team Championship matches didn't go as planned. I thought the WWE Championship match was a little short, but well, the Hell in a Cell match was also a bit short as well and a bit stupid because I was trying to make the match last a little longer, but I was just sat there with Chris Jericho like for 45 seconds. Kane was continuing to cover Batista, so I thought, feck it, I'll do a 3. I did a 2 count, and then I waited there for about nearly a minute. And that's the 10-minute mark of this match, I think. Anyway, I was waiting for like nearly a minute, and well, I gave up on it and I just like, yeah, cover it. It was an 18-minute 20 match, so that's long enough. I don't want this match to go on too long. We've got some other brilliant matches tonight. We have the United States Championship match, and oh, whoa, John Cena's just either jiggling or juggling or glitching. So yeah, we've got some other big matches tonight. We have the United States Championship match next. I was talking about that, but I stopped. And then we have the tag team match between the tag team champions Shawn Michaels and Diesel, who have branded themselves Big Daddy Kids. They haven't really, I just couldn't think of a decent name. But Steamboat signalling for Cena to get up, and now what's this? Is this a crossbody or the elbow to the head? It's the elbow to the head. And is that going to be a pin? I'll talk about the rest of the card in a minute after this pin. And Cena kicking out. Anyway, so yeah, the tag team match is next between HBK Diesel and the 2-man power trip, which is Stone Cold and Triple H. Fourth, we have another brilliant match with Kane. Going to be taking up. Well, wait a minute. Cena's going for an attitude adjustment. I think this is going to finish it. So I'll talk about the matches after this ending thing. I'm going to get ready to put the volume back up But so yeah, I'll talk about the next two matches after this match. Yeah, Cena wins. And we get Cena victory celebration. No replays. I should have turned the replays off, but I haven't. So.
Here's your winner, Cena. Absolutely amazing. We knew he felt he had to win this one tonight. I mean, there's absolutely no way to underscore how big this victory is. Perhaps the biggest in his life.
So Cena picking up the first match win. Then we've got the Goldberg theme. That was 11 minutes 43, so a pretty good match to open the card. I just pressed the A button with my finger, it's broken and now it's painful. So next we've got Seth Rollins. We've not got I thought we had the United States Championship match. I forgot I changed it to a contendership match, even though I talked about it when I was showing the card. So yeah, we've got a contendership match instead. Number 1 contendership to the United States Championship is on the line tonight. Seth Rollins taking on Eddie Guerrero. See who's going to face Thingy for the title.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 209 pounds.
WWE Rollins. Hashtag.
Rollins. Both superstars look ready. I'm excited for this one.
I was about to start singing an Eminem song there, I'm not going to. Don't worry, I won't put you all to sleep. Although I probably have with my boring commentating, because I don't know what to say. Except for the fact that these videos are shit quality, and I'm only going to be getting my capture card if I pass my exams, so yeah, you're going to continue seeing shit quality videos. Because there is no chance in hell of me passing my exams, and I have to pass all of them, not just one of them, all of them. But considering I've only got 3 exams, that should be alright. You think it'll be alright? I'm going to try and get my parents to get a disc for me so I can put old WWE songs on it so I can have new themes. Stuff like Eddie Guerrero, I could have Live Cheat Steal. That's a better one than this one, but Eddie Guerrero pumped up for this match. I don't see why he wouldn't be. He's been on a meh roll. Well, he's not been on a meh roll, he's been on no roll, but you know. I was going to play this match, but I cannot play for the hell. I can't play. I was going to try, but I can't. Painful, so I'm just going to leave this to play out. I was going to play as Eddie Guerrero because I want Eddie Guerrero to win. I don't want Seth Rollins having another shot at the US title. Plus I put Savage and Guerrero in a rivalry, so it'd make more sense if Guerrero won. I could have had Guerrero beat Savage in the non-title match. That would have been an okay way to start a feud. In fact, the game booked a match. Oh, yeah, turning the volume down. So yeah, I forgot to turn the volume down. Anyway, the game did book a match between Eddie Guerrero and Randy Savage on my Raw, but it was an Extreme Rules match, and I don't want to start the feud off with a match between the two. Although I did that with Kane and Batista, I could have maybe changed it to a normal match, but I didn't want any extreme stuff tonight. I just wanted normal matches and we'll get all the Extreme stuff on ECW tomorrow. We've got we've got a good card lined up tomorrow. The main event will be a tag team match actually. It's going to be Rob Van Dam and Daniel Bryan taking on CM Punk and the Big Show. So that should be one brilliant match. Apparently Big Show's still not forgiven Rob Van Dam for beating him at WrestlePalooza, so Big Show demanding a match against Van Dam at One Night Stand, and we'll see if Van Dam accepts the challenge tomorrow on ECW. But we're going to have a tag team main event tomorrow. It's going to be CM Punk and Big Show taking on Rob Van Dam and Daniel Bryan, like I just said, and that should be a good match. We've also got the second match in our best of 7 series between Christian and Jack Swagger. The second match is a steel cage match actually. They've all got, like you said at the start, they've all got different stipulations. So the second is going to be a steel cage match. The first win, I think, went to Christian. Although I can't actually remember. I'll have to look at my videos. And Three Amigos by Eddie Guerrero. And what I would have done there is gone for the frog splash on the cover. But Rollins kicking out. I don't know if Eddie has the Brainbuster as a finisher or a signature. I think it's a signature because his finishers are the frog splash, obviously, the lasso from El Paso, which is a submission move that Eddie Guerrero used to use, which has only been put into this year's game. It wasn't in 13. And also, I think his other finisher is a... I don't know, I could just check. Actually, no, I really don't care. I think the other finisher is a Brainbuster, though, possibly. A 1 count on Rollins. Please put him down on the floor and then hit the frog splash and win. I mean, I'm not wanting to rush this match or anything, but I want this match to hurry up. It's been a nice matchup. Both these men wanting a shot at the United States title. Well, Rollins wanting another shot at the United States title. 2, Rollins reversing it in the ropes. Guerrero getting the ropes. So, Rollins had the United States Championship. He won it at Extreme Rules. Lost it back to Savage over the limit in a pretty decent match, if I can recall. Then he's in this match for another possible title shot. He does still have a rematch, but I don't know if I'm going to let him have that rematch or not. Probably not. But anyway, we've got a big match for SmackDown. I don't know if I'm going to make it the main event, but got a big match for SmackDown. It's a rematch from Over the Limit. We've got Cena's the Ryback and Mark Henry tables match ended in a no contest. We are going to have Ryback and Mark Henry in a steel cage match, I think it was, the stipulation. Oh, Rollins is broken. I just hope my game doesn't break. Oh, fuck. Can Guerrero just get the pin so this match ends? Oh, God. Oh, God. Frog splash. Frog splash by Guerrero. And boom. And I think Seth Rollins is broken, so Guerrero's going to win this. Yeah. Yep, Seth Rollins is broken. Guerrero becomes a new #1 contender for the United States Championship, which is what I wanted originally, so I don't want to watch the highlights. I don't know if the game's broken or what's happened here, but it wouldn't let me pause, so something's happened, probably, which means I'm probably not going to get the next match sorted properly, and it also means I might have to restart the Xbox. So that's going to be good, because that also happened over the limit. And I forgot to turn the volume back up. So I've had 2 strong matches to open up Raw. So the next match is... Oh, well, I don't have to do anything with my Xbox, that's okay. So the next match is, of course, this tag team match between HBK and Diesel and Stone Cold and Triple H, the two-man power trip. So here come the tag champs.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing 234 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, listen to this place. Everybody's on their feet. I love this atmosphere.
And after Over the Limit last night, we spoke to Awesome Truth, and we heard that then they said they're not done with the Tag Team Champions because Awesome Truth say they know they can beat the Tag Team Champions, it just wasn't their night last night. So Awesome Truth want another match against the Tag Team Champions in the future, but they're going to have to prove themselves again. Here comes his partner, Big Daddy Cool, Diesel.
And his tag team partner, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 317 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Big Daddy Cool, Diesel.
And if you want to know how popular this superstar is, just listen to these cheers.
I can't wait to get Xbox Live so then I can get the NWO pack, which has the NWO Kevin Nash in, which is the Nash I'm probably going to use in future if I do get Live and get the DLCs. I really want the NWO pack because it's got some big names in there. It's got Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hogan's already in. It's got X-Pac, Randy Savage, and Mr. Perfect, I think. I think those are all of them. Probably missed one out, but Mr. Perfect's a manager in this game, but I've not really utilised him as a manager, to be honest. Here comes one of their opponents.
And their opponents first, representing the Power Trip from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Both teams look ready. I'm looking forward to this one.
And Stone Cold pissed off from last night after losing the WWE Championship to The Rock. In a match that Stone Cold thought he could win, knew he could win, just didn't get the job done. Maybe he was just off his game last night, but Stone Cold, very pissed off. He's going to be looking for revenge and no way out in his rematch. He does still have his rematch. And that match is going to have a stipulation of Austin's choice, I think. I don't know, should I have it as Austin's choice or I don't know. Well, we don't know what the stipulation is going to be. We don't know if Austin's going to get a choice, but it might let him. I don't know. He should really have his old entrance, but I put it as WrestleMania 18 by accident. So here comes again Triple H.
Representing the Power Trip from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 244 pounds, Triple H.
What a superstar. So beloved, and these fans are completely behind him.
Stone Cold said that Triple H needs him to elevate his chances at the WWE Championship. And Triple H says, oh, well, if I'm with Stone Cold, I might get closer to the title because he still has his rematch clause. And I could be there to support him in his rematch. So these two men are going to be working together for the near future anyway. I don't know if they're going to break up over the championship. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not, I don't know. But Stone Cold said to Triple H, you need me. And Triple H saying, well, yeah, I need you, but I don't know for how long I'm going to need you. So for now, they're on the same page. Now they're going to work as a tag team. But will this momentum last? I don't know. Triple H saying, bow down to me, I am the King of Kings. So Ryback wants to be fed more, but he's not going to get fed anything tonight. I'm sorry, Ryback, I didn't book you on the card. You are on the card next week as far as I know, though. So I'd probably find a space for him on the card. So yeah, this is a big tag team match between the two-man power trip and Shawn Michaels and Diesel. I've got a few things to actually talk about now. The first thing is, you know, Triple H and John Cena. Well, they have like different entrance themes depending on what attire you put on them. So for Triple H, I'm going to keep his old one, his WrestleMania 16 one, where he has the not this theme but the other theme. And as for John Cena, I'm going to keep him with the time is now, the WrestleMania 21 theme, because Thugonomics doesn't really fit him now, to be honest with you. But I'm going to keep the retro Cena. I'm just going to have the Thugonomics. Because I don't like the not Thugonomics. I don't like the Cena that they put in this game because, well, I don't like his attires. I don't like the way he goes down to the ring. I don't like the way that everyone cheers for him. It's not real life. What's real life is that he gets booed and cheered and Diesel's broken. Do you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to just reset the... go off the game and come back on it because you wouldn't let me pause, and also Diesel's broken, so that will give an easy win to Triple H. And I'm not letting Diesel get broken again. He got broken in that Awesome Truth match that they had before the pay-per-view, like the Raw before the pay-per-view, so I'm not letting that happen again. And I don't know if the game's working, so... Oh no, it's coming out, it's fine. So I'm praying it's kept my card. If it's not kept my card, I'm going to actually scream. Because that means I'll have to change the main event up, because it probably won't keep the main event rivalry match, which is what I wanted. So it's probably going to have like The Rock and Batista, and I'll be like, ugh. But actually I wouldn't mind Batista being in the main event, because he's going to be a manager for Brock Lesnar tonight anyway, so... Well, he is if, like, I say so. So this video has been all jumpy and crap, but we've seen two brilliant matches. A third could have been on the cards there. We're going to skip the entrances for the match coming up because, well, we've seen the entrances for them. So it's just, oh, it's kept my card. It's kept my card. That's okay. That's fine. And we're going to keep the entrances on, but we're going to skip them because if we keep the entrances off, that means we'll be off for all the matches, and we don't want that because we want to see the entrances of Kane and Brock Lesnar and Rock and Ambrose. So also I need to give Rollins or Ambrose a new theme because, well, the Shield have gone their separate ways now. Seth Rollins was pursuing the US title before he lost Eddie Guerrero, and Dean Ambrose possibly getting a major championship push. Try to skip. Let me skip. Anyway, yeah, big news for ECW tomorrow. Diesel. I know I've not turned the volume back up because we've seen the entrances already. I'll turn it back up at the end of the match. Skip. I'll tell you when I've skipped the entrances actually. About what's happening in ECW tomorrow. Anyway, so yes, we've got the Hardcore Championship weekly defense tomorrow on ECW, but we have no challenger. Well, that's all fixed now because I looked at the contender rankings and I thought, number one contender Diesel. Diesel seems like a hardcore sort of guy, so tomorrow on ECW, Diesel will be making an appearance. He will be facing Diesel for the Hardcore Championship tomorrow. So it'll be Diesel Mick Foley in a hardcore match for the title, and that should be a good match on ECW tomorrow. I'm trying to make the shows better, but the problem is there's not enough guys. There's nowhere near enough guys on ECW. I was looking at ECW, there's 20 on the roster, and I'm thinking it might help if I have like a Divas title. But the problem is there's 7 Divas in the whole game. So if I do make an ECW Divas division, there's not going to be any point in it, because there'll be like 3 Divas on ECW and 4 Divas in WWE. So it'll just be the same people getting title shots. But that's just pretty much what happens in real life. So yeah. So anyway, talking to the Divas Championship, I can't remember if Caitlyn retained or AJ won it back. So if AJ did win it back, there will be a Divas Championship rematch at this SmackDown. And if Caitlyn retained, there will be a Fatal 4-Way #1 Contenders match for the Divas Championship on SmackDown. So either way, there's going to be a Divas match on SmackDown. So that's another big match to add to your list of big matches that I need to write down. So we've got Ryback Mark Henry. We've also got a Divas match on SmackDown. So that's 2 matches for SmackDown. The other three are probably be something to do with the world title, something to do with the Intercontinental title, and something to do with just randomness. Then we've got 2 ECW matches planned for tomorrow. We've got the Hardcore Championship match. We've also got Punk and Van Dam. Oh no, we've got 3, because we've got the best of 7 matches thing, and it'll be match number 2, Jack Swagger, Christian, Steel Cage. I've mentioned this already. Main event. I don't know what I'm going to do for main event. But I can't wait for the big announcement that Vince McMahon is going to make in 2 weeks. Raw will be kicking off in 2 weeks with Vince McMahon giving the announcement. That's how Raw will start, and then we'll go into the matches. So 2 weeks away, Raw is going to have a huge announcement. We've got a big debut of Bret Hart next week. We've been told the WWE Champ is going to get the night off, but the #1 Contender will be in action. So The Rock is going to get the night off next week, but Stone Cold will be in action next week. Sorry. So it might be Stone Cold and Bret Hart. You never know. Bret Hart might pick Stone Cold as his opponent. We don't know yet. It's not anyone from any brand. It's anyone from the Raw brand. So Bret Hart can only pick people from the Raw brand, so he has quite a choice. He has Lesnar, Flair, Savage, Steamboat, Ambrose, Punk's ECW, sorry, Jericho. Any of these 4 actually, although I did mention Stone Cold, Cena. He's got quite a lot to choose from. He's got quite a lot of world-class talent. Also on ECW, we'll be having a new tag team debuting at One Night Stand. If I can be bothered to make the cause, and if I don't make the cause, then we won't be having a new tag team debut. I might. I've got an idea for a tag team. If I can do the cause well, there will be a new tag team. But if I don't, then there probably won't be a new tag team. But Kevin Nash looking to deliver punishment to Triple H on the apron, big DDT. Shawn Michaels deciding to walk around. He walked in a semicircle shape, went outside the ring. He's going to pick up Triple H. He's going to throw Triple H back in the ring. Not what Diesel wanted, I didn't think, because I thought Diesel maybe thought he could get a counter victory. So Diesel needs to get back in the ring. Triple H not tagging Stone Cold. I wonder what's happening there. Maybe Triple H just says, "Oh, I think I can beat Kevin Nash by myself," but no, tagging Stone Cold now, and here comes a double team, and a kick to the gut by Stone Cold. Stone Cold going to take his vengeance out on Diesel. He's kicking him repeatedly, just with anger, and now going to work on Diesel. This video is going to be quite long. To say the least, this video is going to be quite long. It's going to be 40 minutes already, and we're on the third match. That first match was good. The second match was amazing. Well, the first match was amazing. The second match was good. The third match messed up, so that's why I've had to, you know, waste a bit more time on it. That's probably why the show's continuing to go longer. So this Raw will probably be over an hour again. Which is not what I want, but it's what's going to happen probably. So the next match after this is the match I have forgotten, even though I saw it just a bit ago, and now I remember that it's Kane taking on Brock Lesnar. See, I just remembered there when I was talking about it. And also, we've got the main event to go yet, but we don't know how well Rock's going to cope against Ambrose, or, well, likewise, actually. I don't know how Ambrose is going to cope with the Rock. Super kick by Austin. Taste of Michaels' his own medicine, and Triple H is knocking Diesel off the apron, and two-man power trip almost getting the win. Michaels kicking out of his own finishing move, and that's got to give you some bad doubts about your own finishing move. If you can kick out of it yourself, then, well, that means other people will probably kick out of it in the future. So Stone Cold should really be keeping the pin towards his side, but Shawn Michaels coming back, atomic drop, and now the big slam. Big Daddy Cool wanting to be tagged in, but Shawn Michaels going for the sharpshooter. Kevin Nash should maybe be getting Triple H out of the way. Not going to do that because he's such a fucking slowpoke. So now Triple H and Michaels. Triple H getting super kicked for his troubles. And now Stone Cold with a sleeper hold. And Diesel breaking it up, and all out brawl now. Diesel getting thrown out of the ring by the game, and, well, it looks like Michaels is going for a fist drop. I would maybe go for a pin up for that. I think Stone Cold's pretty injured, but to be honest, I just want this match to be over so I can continue with the card. And springboard by Michaels, and another springboard by Michaels, and not third. So Shawn Michaels tagging Big Daddy Diesel back in. Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Stone Cold, big clothesline. Now Shawn Michaels wanting to use some dirty tactics, and Diesel saying, "Yeah, I'm all for it. Let's go, mate. Let's get this Texan hillbilly thing away from our championships." And now bear hug, and now Shawn Michaels is gonna have to. Triple H breaks up the bear hug, but Michaels knocks Triple H down, and Stone Cold doing something. Punches to the face of Big Daddy Cool. Kevin Nash is down, and I'm sorry, Diesel is down. Bulldog by Austin. Going for the pin, and the ref needs to count quicker if he wants to get this match over, because I want to get this match over. One more finisher from each. One finisher from either of them. Oh, Triple H is broken. I think Triple H is broken. Kevin Nash inadvertently saving Triple H from getting his team disqualified. The ref was like one count away from getting his team disqualified, and Stone Cold going for the pin, and Nash kicking out. Both these this match has gone for quite a while now. I just hope the Xbox isn't broken again, and it's not, so that's okay. So I was going to call him Big Papa Pump, but that's Scott Steiner. Kevin Nash's Big Daddy Cool. So yeah, and some kicks. Chokeslam by Nash. Huge chokeslam, and that's going to be it for Austin. No, Austin kicking out. Stone Cold going back to work, and now, well, not literally going back to work, but he's already at work. But Triple H now continuing the beatdown that Stone Cold started on Diesel. It's actually kind of bad that I don't know how much memory I have on this. I think it's an hour and a half, so I've got enough for another 45 minutes. So 1, 2, no! Stone Cold making the save. Jackknife powerbomb. And the 1, and the 2, and the 3. The tag team champions remain, well, they already were the tag team champions, but they remain the best tag team in the division.
Take a look at the highlights from this match.
So Michaels and Diesel winning again.
Diesel and Shawn. Michael, what an incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of in this one.
So the tag team champions pick up the win again. Another huge win for them over a 2-man power trip. And that was 11 minutes 7. We've had some pretty brilliant matches tonight. Well, actually, all the matches have been good. Let's just hope that they continue to be good. We've got Kane and Brock Lesnar up next, but Batista asking Brock Lesnar, ordering Brock Lesnar to be in Brock Lesnar's corner for, well, let me start again. Batista ordered Brock Lesnar. Batista wanted to be in Brock Lesnar's corner, and he said he wasn't taking no for an answer, so Brock Lesnar let him, is what I'm trying to say. So Kane is like pretty much in a handicap match here.
The whole WWE universe saw this superstar come up short last time. Can it turn it around tonight?
Well, Kane didn't actually come up short last time. He beat Batista last night at Over the Limit in the main event of Over the Limit in a brutal Hell in a Cell match. Kane picked up the win after a chokeslam or a tombstone, I can't remember which. I had to watch Over the Limit over, and my hand is shaking like hell. Oh, the explosion by Kane. Well, literally, not literally an explosion by Kane, because that wouldn't be natural, but you know, you get what I mean.
And approaching the ring,
Brock Lesnar.
Accompanied by the animal, Batista, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 287 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
man, just to look at Brock Lesnar is frightening.
Well, this match is really about Batista and Kane. Brock Lesnar doesn't really have a place in this, but Batista saying that he's not done with Kane after what happened last night. Haters love Miz apparently, and he'll probably be on main event this week. So I'm gonna just go as Batista just for something to do, because I don't want to be like just sitting around all the time. I'm just gonna go with Batista, just walk around the ring a bit.
More powerful, more dumb, more dangerous to the lives of his opponents in this business than this man, Brock Lesnar. On the apron, and now the manager is completely distracted. Yeah, and with his back to the action like this, anything can happen. A big fist to the gut.
Batista throwing a sledgehammer in the ring. That's not gonna help either man,
This
actually.
will be a physical battle. Look at that counter from Lesnar.
So apparently it's gonna be a physical battle, and I'm not surprised. These are two physical men.
Lesnar had that scheduled.
And the ref tried to throw a sledgehammer at Batista, so Batista's just going to have a game of toss the sledgehammer here now. Wait a minute. Batista playing toss the sledgehammer and now leaving because he's getting sick of this match. It's boring. Jicky mate. Batista. Oh, I'm an animal and I'm the Batista mole. The animal Batista bull.
What a vicious chop. Ouch. You can hear that in different time zones. Looks like we're going back inside.
Batista, I'm surprised, didn't do anything to Kane then when Kane got thrown to the outside. So Kane on the outside even. Batista just wandering around surveying this match. And the ref threw the sledgehammer out again, god damn it. Keep it in the ring. Alright. So Batista just controlling the ring perimeter. So Batista's probably not only here just to help Brock Lesnar win, but to get in the head of Kane.
Don't expect a lot of mercy to be shown here. Ooh, blocked.
Throw my sledgehammer out again, mate, and I will wreck you. Alright, the promise. Oh, I'm going to attack the ref because YOLO, mate. It wasn't me, ref. I was over here the whole time. So Kane and well, the ref's out. So
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next. He was one step ahead on that one. Oh, look at this.
Batista getting ejected, but not before he does a double team move on Kane. So Batista getting ejected, even though the ref was down, but you know. So Kane and Batista, Kane and Brock Lesnar now in a one-on-one match.
Another stiff kick.
This is definitely going to go over an hour, but it's fine. I don't mind them going over an hour. It means that the show's been great, and the show has been great. We've had some nice matches. We've had, well, that last tag team match was amazing. If not a little long, but it was alright. Steamboat and Cena's opening match was brilliant, as I wanted it to be. And then also, oh shit, Kane's on a signature. But then again, also, the number one Contenders United States Championship match, if a little short, was also good. I forgot to turn the volume down, but oh well. And Brock Lesnar kicking out 2. Now the tombstone by Kane. Is there any point in me turning the volume down? But no, I just guess I'll keep it up, whatever. Kane gets the tombstone and he's going for the pin here. Maybe wasting too much time, but never know. 2.5 on Lesnar. Lesnar kicking out, and now Lesnar will be thinking of his own. Lesnar, fall away slam. Just please don't use the Kimura lock, because that's not going to get you the win. And a very early kick out by Kane. Please don't use the Kimura lock. Brock Lesnar looking to injure Kane to help Batista. And Kane is broken, and so is my Xbox. So I'll wait till this match is finished and restart my Xbox again, because the Xbox fixed it. So Brock Lesnar throwing Kane back in the ring.
That hand had a lot of force behind it. What a punch!
Brock Lesnar now with a chop to Kane's neck on the outside. And Brock Lesnar could just win this by count out, which is probably what he is going to do. Because Lesnar, when it gets to 5, he's going to finish punching, get in the ring, And Kane's just going to glitch into the barricade. So Kane wanted to speak to that guy with a cap. Alright, guy with cap. Yeah, how you doing? I've got a finisher. I'm not in the match. It's not me, it's Batista that's making nothing. So Kane, thinking that he doesn't need this match because, well, he's got bigger things than Lesnar. He's got Batista to deal with. So Batista trying to get involved there, didn't work. But then Batista did this double team move with Lesnar on Kane, which worked. And why am I watching the highlights? I don't watch the highlights. So Brock Lesnar winning by count out.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar. An emotional victory here tonight. Man, oh man, what a battle. What a great finish to this night. Join us next week on WWE Raw.
Okay, apparently Raw is finished, but it's not. We've still got a huge main event. It is time for The Rock to take on Dean Ambrose. Next. So Brock Lesnar's so proud that he won by count out. Well, it's Brock Lesnar. He probably would be proud if he won by count out. He'll be proud if he won any match by count out. He'll be proud, whatever, I don't know. The match was just under 6 minutes. So it's main event time. The Rock, the WWE Champion, is going to be taking on Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose issuing a challenge to The Rock tonight for the main event. Rock accepting. Dean Ambrose maybe getting into the championship picture. But here comes the champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing 260 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
One of sports entertainment's biggest icons is on his way to the ring.
So The Rock looking at Justin Roberts as if he issued Rock a challenge. Continuing to glance at Justin Roberts. Maybe Justin Roberts said something The Rock doesn't like. Maybe the game just likes The Rock to look at Justin Roberts, and now The Rock's looking at someone imaginary. So yep, here comes his opponent. 1/3 of the former Shield. Well, the former third of the former Shield then.
Approaching the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 215 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
I've been looking forward to this one.
Yeah, so have I. So have most people tonight. I maybe should have put the Steamboat and Cena match as the main event, but that was a good opening match. It's been a good Raw, except from like the stopping and the stupidness of the phone. Like for example, right now where it just keeps slowing and stopping and stuff. But Dean Ambrose proving that he wants to prove that he's the best. He thinks he can beat the WWE Champion, so The Rock right there just lifting his head up with his Brahma Bull thing that says The Rock on it, and all his tattoos and that thing that looks like an owl, but I don't know if it's actually an owl. So here we go, the main event of the evening.
Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, World Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and the 2000 Royal Rumble winner. Get ready to go one-on-one with the Great One.
The Rock was World Heavyweight Champion.
What has to be going through the Rock's mind right now?
I never knew The Rock was World Heavyweight Champion. Anyway, The Rock and Dean Ambrose. This is the main event, obviously, for tonight. If Ambrose can get a win, that will put him in the title picture. Maybe not for this pay-per-view, maybe the next pay-per-view, I don't know.
And that punch lands hard.
But all we know is Ambrose would get a shot down the road.
Remember, momentum in the WWE can turn on a dime. Ouch! You can hear that in different time zones. Oh, what a shot! Wow, did Ambrose go down hard? Nice reversal. What an impact from that kick! Wow, that might have broken his jaw. You have to be ready for anything with Dean Ambrose. And he dodges that one.
Well, Ambrose definitely has the early advantage. Now Rock taking back over. And this could just be a matter of time.
Oh man, that's one position you don't want to be in.
And a thingy like that could hurt. Well, it does hurt, is what I meant. But, you know. And now, 2 clotheslines in a row. Going for the 3 and gets it. Dean Ambrose with 3 huge impactful clotheslines. I don't know how well you could see them because of the stupid fucking phone, but you know. What's the time right now? The time is 11:05 PM. I'm probably going to go to bed straight after I set this for upload. So I'm exhausted. So this is a rivalry match, so hopefully something will happen with The Rock. Let's say it was the rivalry match. If nothing happens, then I'm just not going to trust rivalry matches anymore. I kept this because I thought it was going to be a good match, and also something was going to happen, so. My original main event was going to be Chris Jericho versus Batista. Batista would want a match against Jericho for counting the pin against him last night, but Ambrose has controlled and beaten down The Rock. Rock blocking it, and now the abdominal stretch. And is Ambrose going to hold out, or is Ambrose going to tap out? Ambrose holds out. And Ambrose with a shotgun apparently. And I think maybe been setting up for the headlock driver, but fucks it up. So Ambrose is just choking life out The Rock now. With those gloves. Powerbomb by Ambrose. Ambrose has definitely been in control of The Rock. If Ambrose is this much control of The Rock, don't know how much longer The Rock's going to be champion for, but probably the main reason why Ambrose has had so much control is because Rock's probably still beaten down from last night's match with Stone Cold. That was I know it was a singles normal match, but it was very brutal. Many finishes were hit on The Rock during that match. There was a few stunners. Yeah, a few stunners. Can't remember what else. But that's Austin's finishing move, and stunners are very effective. And The Rock getting the spine buster and getting a 2 count off it. And now Rock bottom to Ambrose, dragging him to the centre of the ring. This is going to be it. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Ambrose had most of the control, but The Rock managing to come back with a spinebuster and a rock bomb to win the match. And what's going to happen here? Is anything going to happen? Oh yes, there is. Stone Cold signifying that he wants his title back. Stone Cold says if you want it, come get it. So something actually happened. The cutscene that I thought was going to happen happened. I knew that was going to happen for some reason. So Austin signifying that he wants a championship, and Extreme Rules apparently 2 weeks away, but it's not Extreme Rules, it's One Night Stand. So WWE.com, they're set to face each other in a title match soon. That's going to be the rematch from Over the Limit. And the calendar, that blue thing this blue thing right here, that's meant to be the One Night Stand logo. It's not very good. I just couldn't be asked with it. I'll try and get it up close. La 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 la. Yep, so that's the show. That's the show logo for One Night Stand. It's not very good. Also, the phone kind of distorts the image, but you know, that's gonna stay as it is. Fuck off. Anyway, I'm gonna end Raw tonight. ECW should be on tomorrow. Big matches tomorrow. Big hardcore championship match tomorrow where Diesel will get a shot. I'll see you then. Bye bye.